Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk about an epidemic, that you may not have heard of, you know, and that is the epidemic of loneliness. And when I say that, there's a lot of things I want to share with you. So, let's say someone, they have a large family, they're always surrounded by family, okay? It's still possible to be lonely. It doesn't matter how many people you have around you per se. I think loneliness is a state of mind. And one thing that, I know that I have experienced is that I used to work, full time as a teacher. I was surrounded by people. I was constantly needed. I was constantly engaged and doing something during the day, sometimes from the time I woke up all the way up until evening time when I had to go to bed. And the transition from working to staying at home was a tough one for me because I had to find ways of filling that time. And if you're not careful, you will fill it with idleness, like just lounging on the TV and eating while you watch TV, which is horrible for your health. Not only your physical health, but also your mental health. And so anyway, I got to thinking, and I have talked to some people recently who have expressed the same concern to me, that they just feel lonely. And some of those people actually work. They actually work. And so they're at work and involved at work all day long, and then they don't really have time to really just slow down, or maybe to connect with friends, people that you trust. Because I both know that when you work, you do make work friends, those people that you can, you feel like you can trust at work. But there's a difference between that type of trust and the type of trust where you can call a friend and say, hey, I need prayers today because I am really having a tough time. Or even better, calling a friend and then they recognizing that you need a prayer, or they recognizing that there's something not right when they talk to you. And so that is the kind of friendships that I really hold on to and I really treasure. There are many out there who don't have that kind of friendship. And maybe their family members don't fill that void that they need. And then you have those people that just don't have any family around. And I taught a lot of kids whose circumstances were like that. It was just their mom and dad and them, and that was it. I mean, they didn't have any extended family around them. And that can get lonely. I grew up with cousins that lived far away from me, but when we would visit, it was like a day didn't go by because we loved them very much. And so there's people that just, like military people are a prime example. They kind of bloom where they're planted, and the wives of military people and husbands, they have to figure out a way to make friends right away, and then convince them that you're worth the friendship for a year. Because, the reality is that you're only going to be around for a year. A lot of people are like, yeah, hey, that kind of thing. And they build that wall, which is sad. Because I have some most precious memories of some really great friends, and I still keep in touch, that I only knew them for a year or two. And so anyway, another thing I wanted to mention was the loneliness that you feel when you don't have anyone that can relate to you. Someone who is not an exceptional parent, who their worst care is that maybe their child did not get picked first string in football. You know what I mean? Or maybe their child is having girlfriend issues. When you have a child haven't had their first girlfriend yet, And so anyway, there's that loneliness, that disconnect with those around you when they don't really know what you're going through. They can't empathize. They can sympathize, but they cannot empathize with you because they have not lived the same, circumstances you've lived. And that is the worst loneliness, right? I mean, all of you who are exceptional parents and the sound of my voice know that it is so hard, that feeling, thinking that you're all alone. And that is one of the main reasons that I decided to start this group, was because I want you all to know that you're not alone. There are so many people out there who are feeling lonely. I fill my time with, oh my goodness, from the time I get up till I go to bed, I'm constantly doing something. But there are times when I do feel lonely, and I do feel that. So one of the things that I decided to do is have a movie night. And so hopefully that goes well. I have quite a few people that I've invited, but a lot of people have already said they can't come. But that's okay. We'll see how it goes. But you create your own village. You create your own, remedy to your loneliness. And hopefully it'll help you to overcome this, just small little patch of negativity in your life at the moment. Because you know what? Loneliness comes and goes. Now, if you're feeling lonely all the time, please reach out to me. Come on. I am a good listener, I promise you. And maybe we can get together. All right, as always, good luck on your journey, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.